Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly if you're new here, and this video is going to be a foundation demo wear test. So I recently picked up the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation and I decided I wanted to do a wear test on it. It's only $6, which is fairly inexpensive. So I'm just going to run through a couple of the specs for the foundation and then you will see me apply it and then check back in to give you like my final thoughts. I forgot to film my intro when I was done applying the foundation, so that's why I'm wearing like my scrubs, because I just got in from work. I'm just realizing, like, I'm on the e.l.f. website right now and I'm just realizing that this foundation comes in 5 colors, and I picked up the 2 darkest colors they had, which were sand and then caramel is the darkest shade, and that's on the website, so that probably means that those are all of the shades that they have, which is pretty disappointing because I ended up using caramel and I'm barely like have the like slightest little tan or whatever. You get 1.21 fluid ounces for $6, which is more than your standard 1 fluid ounce. The claims are this lightweight acne fighting foundation works to disguise redness, blemishes, and uneven skin tone. The flawless coverage foundation formula is infused with acne fighting key ingredients: salicylic acid, witch hazel, camphor, tea tree, and soothing aloe to help prevent and treat blemishes. And then how to use it, it says apply foundation onto forehead, nose, cheeks, chin, jawline, and upper neck. Blend out evenly using a blending sponge or foundation brush. Repeat for added coverage. So those are pretty much the only claims. It doesn't have any claims of like controlling oil or being like super hydrated or anything. So the packaging reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, and it comes in this little squeeze tube, kind of like old school paint. I like foundations in this type of bottle because it's very sanitary. You can squeeze out the exact amount that you want. The only thing that I don't like is that the color is this tiny little sticker on the bottom here, so if it just happens to flake off, then you might not necessarily remember what shade you have. Other than that, I think $6 is kind of hard to beat. I really wish they would come out with more shades. It's kind of disappointing that you only have 5 shades and mine is like the darkest. So that's pretty much all of the claims. Let's just get right into the demo and the wear test. Okay, so I have already moisturized my face and I picked up 2 shades. I don't know which one's gonna work, but I picked up the shade Sand and the shade Caramel. I'm normally never caramel in anything unless I have like a really nice tan. So I'm just gonna do like tiny swatches on the back of my hand to see which one I think might work best, or if I need to mix them. Okay, so this is Sand and this is Caramel. Neither one of them has like a really strong yellow undertone. So this is Sand, this is Caramel, and I think I'm gonna go with Caramel because my hand is pretty light, but the rest of my arm is deeper. So I'd rather go in with something that's like a little too dark and have to lighten it up than put it on too light and it look ashy. Plus I feel like my foundation already looks like super light underneath this ring light. I don't have anything but moisturizer on my face, no primer, and I'm just gonna go in with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. And I'm gonna dab this on my face like I normally would. It looks like it's a rather thick foundation. It's not runny at all. It has a slight fragrance to it. Not like a floral or perfume like fragrance. I don't know if that's the foundation I smell or my soap that I use to wash my sponge with. I think it's my sponge. Foundation it has like a very, very light scent to it. So that's one thin layer, and I'm going to see if I can build this up. I think the color is okay. It's like, it looks like in the camera and in the mirror here that it's pretty neutral. And normally I go for things that are a little bit more yellow. I do feel that it's taken a little bit more effort than I'm used to blend out. It might blend better with a brush since it's rather thick. I guess the color match is, I don't know, I feel like it looks a little ashier, like right there compared to my skin tone. But here, I feel that it looks decent. The coverage is pretty good. The finish looks like it's it looks like it's a decently matte. I would go with demi-matte finish because I can still see like a little bit of, you know, sheen on the normal parts of the face, like the nose and the cheekbones. Other than that, the rest of the face looks pretty matte. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. Okay, so if you want to see this entire makeup look, I have a spring makeup tutorial coming up showing the eyes and the rest of the face and the lips. All right, so it is currently can you see that? It's currently 10:29 p.m. I'm actually headed into work for just a little bit. I'm going to work from like 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. so I'll just be at work for a few short hours. When I get back home, I will update you on the status of the foundation and how I'm liking it. So yeah, I will see you guys shortly. Hey everyone, so I am back and it is 3:56 a.m. So I've had this foundation on for about 5.5 hours, I think. And I will zoom you in, and as you can see, I am starting to get oily in my normal places, which would be the center of the forehead, right beside my nose, as well as like on my chin. It doesn't look too bad everywhere else. Everything is still there. Like you can still see my highlight, my contour, and my blush. It hasn't really worn away. It's like starting to break up just a teeny bit in my forehead and like just a little bit like right in the creases of my nose, but I'm gonna blot really quickly and see if that helps. Okay, so blotting got rid of the oiliness. It kind of wore off a little bit on the chin after I like blotted, but otherwise I think it looks pretty good, especially for like a $6 foundation. So I would give this like a B+. I like this foundation. I'm curious to keep like using it to see if it helps with like preventing breakouts and stuff. If you would like for me to continue doing these like foundation review demo wear test videos, then just thumbs up this video. Let me know any foundation reviews you want to see down below. Thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.